What is going on, guys? zHaiky here and welcome to Hogwarts Legacy. So before we get started, meron tayong ginawang bunch of side quests and nagbigay din tayo ng ano ba tawag doon? Demi guys. So kaya ngayon gabi. So ngayon na-unlock ko na yung hindi ko guess na-unlock ko na yung 3 ata eh. Ang gagawin ko na lang is wait to hear from Gladwin Moon. Eh, hindi ko muna tinapos yun. So, kaya bumalik tayo sa kung where we get stopped in the last part. So, ngayong gabi. So, pumunta tayo ngayon sa Undercraft para kausapin si Sebastian. Dahil curious tayo kung ano mangyayari dito. And syempre, gusto rin nating pagalingin si Anne Baulet, ano pangalan ng kapatid niya. Ayun. So, siya lang mag-isa, no?
You'll never believe what I've learned.
Ano yung...
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar
Tuturo mo.
Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I agree, using Crucio, I agree we did what we had to
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
For me,
And
gusto
I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else.
ma-unlock yung Crucio.
References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Kaya
Precisely.
bakit natin gusto
I plan to search for this relic,
ma-learn ng
but I don't think we should tell
Crucio
anyone.
dahil sa Avada Kedavra.
Especially ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I want to see where we should tell Ominous. But I don't think we should tell anyone else.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for
mag-away-away
Ominous.
itong dalawang to.
Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous,
What?
we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Wala yung libro. Nag-away na yung dalawa.
I am not letting this go.
Sabi sa Ominous.
Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Tanong natin. Ano
I
nangyari
knew
kay
his parents
Sebastian?
died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Hindi ako naman si Ominous pero the spell is giving Sebastian hope. I guess the spell book is concerning.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Talagang concern siya kay Sebastian. Dapat natin si... Iniwan tayo ni Sebastian eh. Umaga na. Ano ba? Sasama ba ako sa kanya? Wala man lang siya sabi. Nangyari. Parang wala nangyari. Ano ba? Susundan ko ba si Sebastian? Sa ngayon wala tayong... Wow. Gulat ako ah. Wala tayong... Ito mga side quest, hindi ko muna iniisip muna to dahil di naman ganun ka-special, di naman ganun kailangan. So, dito mo tayo i-meet Papi's Wedding. So, nasaan yung... Hindi ka malapit ah. Ito yung meron tayo malapit dito. Fast travel tayo. I-broomstick na lang natin to. Ngayon, gabi pa rin ah. Grabe ah. In fairness, ang hirap maghanap ng demi guys. Buti na lang meron tayong... Mahuhuli ba yan? Ay, hindi pwede. Buti meron tayo sa map, makikita natin kung may demi guys or wala. Kung nakuha na natin or hindi. Parang ganito, kakagaling lang din natin dito eh. Ito makikita natin sa upper down left, meron din bigay statue nakasunod 1 out of 1. So nakuha natin ito kanina, alam ko. Hinahanap ko talaga, naghahanap ako dito sa mga bahay-bahay na merong demi guys. So laking tulong yung guide na yun, na alam mo na isa lang yun nandun, hindi yung hahanapin natin every single house para lang magkaroon ng mahal din guys. Ano ba ito nasa baba natin? Never mind. Patayin ko saan eh, pero wag na.
Is Highwing alright?
One who's been interfering with a rather personal matter.
Jesus,
The Demiguise statues and the
Ayun na
moons
pala.
contained therein were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
The secret shape with me.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Foreign advice. Kala ko sa baba kasi may kalaban dun sa baba.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
Oo nga.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Ibang tao sa nila, Centaurus Ben? Kentaurus.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade.
Nice.
I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Ayaw mo lumipad. Ano, ikot tayo dito.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed
Gusto
that
ko
too.
makakita ng...
It's almost like there's something in the water.
Gusto ko makakita ng ganun ah. Matagal na violent yun. Labes ako pinatay nun.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure.
Hindi
But
na.
look
Gusto ko
around.
ulit.
If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Hindi nga yan. Yung ulit gusto ko. Hindi ko tuloy naintindihan.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Revelio!
Pili ko kaya nilang i-aggressive yung mga...
Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Inom muna tayo. Yung mga creatures dito, kaya nilang i-aggressive. Ito.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Speak to Poppy.
Anything
Hello,
interesting?
Poppy.
Poachers
Kaya
were
hindi ka
here.
talaga
All
naghanap ah.
sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Me either. Tayo.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
What?
Let's take a closer look.
Visit din,
They
Paul.
won't be happy to see
Paul
us.
mauna.
Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Labanan natin to. O nga pala, ano, nakalimutan ako sabihin sa inyo na gumamit tayo ng talent and naging level 27 pala tayo. Ano mo sa ako sabihin sa inyo? And ninalak natin yung Crucio Mastery. Pati yung ito tayo, Protego Mastery. Yan, para just in case lang, di ba? Magulat kayo, may ganyan na akong skill. So, may 4 na talent na lang tayo. Gusto ko sana is ano yun? Species Pastalos ba yun? Nabubulol ako din yun. Petricius Pastalos. Gusto ko sana i-upgrade yun yung pag magkadikit. Tatlo sila damay. Yan, isa-isa kayong mamamatay. Na hindi nyo napapansin.
Petrificus totalis.
Suppose he's worth a look.
Nice. Dapat lang. Lapit ka pa. Lapit ka pa. Ba't saan ka dumadaan? Oops. Ayaw mo ah.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Umalis ka na, Poppy. Let me handle this one. Kung sabihin na naman malaking tent na naman to ah. And
Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon
Ooh.
fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially
Yeah,
can't
may
afford to be
dragon.
spotted.
Hindi ba pwede natin hulihin? Hulihin yan.
That's it.
So hulihin yung dragon. Fucking roll.
Revelio.
Mga tao lang to, no? Mga civilian lang. And how do we... Ayun. Entrance. Siguro kailangan natin pakawalan to.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, I say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want.
Quiet.
Oops. Huwag na. Huwag mo nang magbalak mag-ingay. Yan. Mas maganda silent kill lang na natin itong mga to. Ayoko nang mag-ingay pa dahil dadami lang sila. Sabi oh. Pwede ba natin hulihin ito masakyan?
Revelio.
Laban na. Bet ko tong ano, itong blue. Meron pala dito. Meron pa dito. Ah,
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
kinukontrol
What's
nila.
going on
ah.
down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we?
Wow, magandang laban to. Tara.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the
Dragon egg?
plans they likely have for it.
Eh, ba't ang bagal ko? Never mind. Kain mo tayong apple.
Hello, Hamora.
Ay. Bilis natin magalo mura. Pwede ba natin ito i-keep? Parang gusto ko i-keep to ha.
All right, I have the egg.
Dragon egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Ang daming potion ah, mukhang marami-rami to ah.
Yes. A more hushed approach is like
Careful! Ragnarok will want his dragon intact!
Ito enemy there.
That is a strong
Lapit ka nga dito. Tulungan natin, Dragon! Huli ka. Lapit. Kailangan natin. Hindi ko gets, no? Bakit naratamaan pa rin tayo na 14 ko naman? Kunti na ano natin ah. Ika, ang kulit mo, libyoso ka ng libyoso. Ito na. Ang kulit mo. Wala na. Dami dragon no.
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend?
Oh my goodness.
Such arrogance.
Papakain natin ito. Goodbye, butterfly. Kailangan natin ni Airborne.
Coming back this way.
Aray ko.
Arrest them.
Ay! Hindi ko napansin yung buhay natin. Oh my goodness! Hindi ko napansin. Sana...
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of
Dang
surprise
it.
will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make it count.
Oh. Pwede pa already. Pili ko gagamit tayo dito ng ano. Kala. Kaya natin kumagin. Tela, torture the burning enemy. Blue porter should not be please
Feisty little foliage.
Huli ka. Aray ko. Torture burning. Lapit. Chay! Ano? Kayo ah.
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend?
Yep, I'm the one for you before.
I'll check your pockets after you're dead.
Nakalimutan ko gumamit nito. Dami. Ah, dang it. Annoying to. Lapit dito. Tayo nito para tumigas tayo. Buhay pa kayo. Nice.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Ano daw? Ako na natin. Grabe yung laban na yun. Ang dami.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
OMG. Yari kayo. Grabe. Parang ito yung boss ng dragon.
Incendio!
OMG. I wanna take a ride.
This way!
Pili ko yung egg natin magiging... Pwede natin i-mount yun. Palalaki lang natin. Kung magiging alaga natin yun, araw-arawin kung pupunas-punas at kakainin, papakainin.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have
Everything
belongs to that dragon.
Hebridean black.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
What should do with the egg?
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can
Ako
sort
na
this
lang
out later.
mag-aalaga.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it.
Yari ka, Poppy.
Be careful, won't you?
Yeah.
I shall see you back at the
Kita niyo
castle.
yung dragon. Enjoy! Fire and Vice!
Into the